Anambra State is becoming something else. Anambra is like, is kind of like competing with Imo State in terms of insecurity. All this thing that is happening today in Anambra, Soludo was warned about it, but it seems like Soludo don't want to about it. But it seems like Soludo don't want to, listen or do the right thing in order for this not to happen. As we're speaking right now, another police station has been, come under fire by men at work. And the report of this incident, about few police officers were reported sent to their judgment, and the others were injured in Anambra State. Now the question is, where is Soludo on his approach? The way he's going about the insecurity in Anambra State is deadly, and he was warned about it, but I think he refused to listen to the advices that was coming to him. Now let's read what happened. Gunmen attacked a police station in Atani, the capital of Oburu, local government area in Anambra State, Wednesday early morning. A source told TVC News that the men came in a region about 1:30 a.m. on Wednesday and immediately launched an attack on a police station. Meanwhile, the station police command has confirmed the attack. DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, the spokesperson who spoke to TVC News in a telephone conversation, said that the attack was true. He said the hoodlums came around 1 a.m., but unfortunately, 4 police operatives paid the supreme price. See, Ikenga hinted at the state police commissioner, CP Echenga, on hearing the attack, immediately mobilized men of command from various units to the area. He was, however, unable to state the identity of attackers or the reason for their action. There have been series of attacks on the police and other government facilities in Enugu state for quite a while, with the governor of Anambra, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, assuring that those responsible will not be allowed to continue their act. You see, those responsible will not be allowed to continue the attack. Who are the responsible? And how are you going to stop them? So, these attacks that has been happening currently in Anambra State, since Soludo took oath of office as governor of Anambra State, Anambra State has come under attack more than other states in the region. Since he took office, it's not up to a month. If it's up to a month, please let me know. I think it's not up to a month that Soludo took office, but the attack is getting too much in Anambra State. And we did warn Soludo, and the other warning as well coming from Soludo. Don't listen to the advice of Fulanis. Don't listen to the advice coming from Abuja. The advice they will be giving you is what advice that will put you down, and that's exactly what is happening in Anambra State. If Soludo had followed the right way and listened to the masses, listened to the public, I don't think this thing, this attack that is taking place will have been happening. But because of Soludo want to listen to the advice coming from the Janjaweed, and any advice that is coming from Janjaweed is not a good advice. The advice that will be coming from Janjaweed to Southeast is what we call Bo. And that's exactly the path Soludo is taking. And this is the same thing that has been taking place or happening in Imo State. Hope Uzodimma took the path of that of wrong path, let me put it that way. Abuja masters or caliphate advice, and that's what has turned to Imo State what Imo State is now. Now, the same thing happening to Soludo. How can you become a governor within a month? You are not even 6 months as a governor of a state. But the attack that is taking place has now suppressed other states in South region. How can that happen? In a space of 2 or 1 week now, there has been attacks here and there in Anambra State. Police station has come under attack. Local government has come under attack. People have come under attack. There is more killing now going on in Anambra State, if you don't know, more than even in Imo State. Because Imo State on there has been happening for quite some time. But this is a new government. This is a new government in Anambra State that's supposed to, stop what the kind of attack that is taking place. So Soludo is getting it wrong. And I don't think that he's seeing it that way. And because he wants to use force to control Anambra State, he wants to use, by all means, gun and everything to, impose in Anambra State. And that's where the problem is coming from. And that's where he's getting it wrong. That's exactly where he's getting it wrong. If Soludo have listened to people's advice, cries, like I said, the thing that is happening in Anambra State wouldn't have happened. It's getting too much right now in Anambra State that even Anambrans are beginning to scared and cry out that if Soludo don't stop or don't find alternative means, that Anambra will turn to become like Imo State. Look at Imo State now. Is a state where they're using, for example, something like this. And that's to show you how bad Imo State has become. So the same thing is about to happen in Imo State. It's happening. It's not about to. Because if we are talking about insecurity now in Southeast, you will count Imo State and you will count Anambra State. Because the reason why is just a month or few days of this man becoming governor, he has received several attacks. That's not a good thing. It's not a good example. So Soludo should find ways to curtail this, to stop this attack happening. Soludo supposed to find means to stop this attack. Because this attack keep happening, I don't think Soludo will handle it. I don't think Soludo will last for 6 months. Because you can see the kind of attack that has been taking place in different locations in Anambra State has called for concern. Today, there are so many attacks. As we are speaking, army everywhere abducting people in Achara. Other states, Anambra State has become a police state as well. There's so many army, police everywhere in the streets at the moment, controlling, arresting people and all that kind of thing. This approach is a deadly approach. And the same thing that is happening in Imo State. Like we said, there is no day, unless we don't want to cover, this kind of thing happening in Imo State. But every day, there will be kind of attack, kidnap, killing, and burning down of public places like police station or other government offices in Imo State. And that's the same thing that is happening right now in Anambra State. And it seems like Soludo is not getting the story or getting the message. But it's gonna be a difficult thing for him, and unless he follow the instruction from the ordinary people. This is where I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys for listening.